All right, welcome to another episode of Can You Connect? And this is Mr. Walk That Walk. This episode, we are going to be doing a face reveal because I am showing my face on other platforms. So it's about time I show it on this platform as well. So do a little drum roll. Don't mind me. All right. How's it going? Yeah, I know the locks aren't there. You know, I think I still had them when I started this YouTube channel. I had to get rid of them. So, it was to help save my hair because, when you have locks and if you're getting them like retwisted every month, it's like a lot of pulling and tugging. And if I want to keep my hair, keep all this, I got to, I had to cut it off. So, but I had it for a long time. I had it for like over like 15 years. I had my locks. I was in, I think like middle school when I started. Middle school or like close to sixth grade. It was around that time. That I started having my locks. So, but now we have transitioned to fro game, afro game, but mini afro, not big old afro. If I could get a big old afro, I would do that, but it's mini grown folk afro, so we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna start with the episode, and this episode is can we just talk about sex? And this conversation, or having conversations about sex usually happen either during or before having a physical connection with somebody. The more couples um talk while they're having a physical connection, the more often they'll talk about it in general. Because often some people may not talk about it at all. So that could lead to certain issues because people aren't expressing how they feel about, what they like or what they don't like. And those who talk about it, they're usually more satisfied in general. So it usually causes less issues. However, the people who usually don't talk, they may have like certain fears, worries, or anxiety that interfere with the ability to either like let go, relax, open up, and enjoy their connection in general. And usually the first step is talking about those fears, worries, and anxiety. And most people are more critical about their body than their partner's body. A person with a negative self-esteem expects to be rejected by their partner. They expect them to reject their body and what they look like. A person with positive self-esteem expects their partner to accept them. And, it can improve. And it can be challenging to improve the self-image due to, let's say, social media and their expectations on what we should look like and how we should look. So, it could cause people to continuously change how they look or change how they smell with different perfumes or different colognes and change their hair or get tattoos or change their habits. So it's kind of like they're not really being like true to themselves and true to who they are as a person. They're like being whoever social media wants them to be. So that could kind of cause more issues in your relationship than it being helpful. It doesn't really make it better when you're not being you. So, for myself in general, recently started talking. I can be goofy, but sometimes, it's recent talking, and that's been good. Like exploring and trying out new things. I definitely don't mind that and being more open and communicating more because sometimes I do, and sometimes that could be something I could work on. Body image wise, I feel like I don't know, I always been skinny, so it's just like I don't know. I never really had particular issues with my body. I was skinny, and other than that, like I think it was once I started like lifting in high school, it was like that's when my body started changing, and I started getting more of a physique and more weight on me. I think the only thing I would like ever worry about is like maybe my abs area because if you starting to gain weight and stuff, maybe a little bit like somebody goes to my belly and this is like, hey, we gotta keep this abs. So I try to keep that on point as much as possible to make sure it stays the abs and not like a not like a weird belly shape. For me, I was like, nah, it needs to stay like that. But other than that, yeah, we could probably end the episode on that note. But of course, I've been gone for a minute, and it's been due to me gaining my because I'm a social worker. I got my license, I got my master's in social work and bachelor's. I got associate's degree, but something else. Um, but I finally, which is why I wasn't making videos, I got my clinical license, so I can have my own practice and start my own thing. But I'm clinical. I'm a clinical social worker in the state of Maryland. So I can provide like individual therapy, or I could do like couples therapy. I'm real interested in providing that. If anybody's interested, just hit my email and we could get that started. That process, you got to go through the process, and then after you go through the process, you'll be plugged in. But other than that, after the clinical, I went on vacation and celebrated that because that was a long time coming. So, but it was fun. It was a good time. Um, so yeah. So I'm back. I want to try to be consistent and on point and try to do this every week. That's the plan. Sometimes I might be like every other week, but the goal is for every week. I'll start showing my face. When the music pop up, when I put the music on, I'll probably go back to my avatar. Uh, Other than that, we'll just stick with that. And of course, we'll talk about continue to support Black-owned businesses and Black-owned content creators. So this one is Kountry Wayne, and they like a comedian. He does like skits on YouTube. He comedy skits. He got storylines for everybody. Each character has their own storyline, which is pretty cool. Definitely check out their channel. I'm gonna put that in the description. Um, Definitely support and continue to look out for their content as well. And yeah, that will be the end of this episode today. So thank you for watching, and y'all have a good rest of the night and a good rest of the week.